So we could get night now. Who take Sumfest now? Go into that
Night
conversation
one.
now. Yeah, night one.
Dancehall night.
Dance
Take
all
Sumfest.
Night one.
Because not everybody lives.
Yeah, so let's lay out the
And you
prime
posted
people.
that on your page as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
What
we posted it,
people
and
in
I
the
think
conversation.
Tamale won, but it was very, very close.
Like by 2 votes.
Yeah.
So.
There was a vote.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
voted after
Okay.
the story.
So and it did get a lot of engagement. Like 1,000 people watch it.
So
I don't know how much exactly.
by the followers,
Yeah.
our followers chose Tamale.
Out
Yeah.
of what are the
Out
prime
of
candidates?
TJ, Valiant, Massacre. Yeah.
But the standout for people, as you mentioned, was TJ Massacre, especially Valiant too, as a young artist, a young performer. I saw throughout the night the tweets for him were saying that he was a masterclass performer, and and I saw his performance too. He gave a composed set, like as a young artist. He was preparing for this moment all in life. It felt like so. Was it that from your vantage point?
Yeah, it feel like a coming of age for him. For real. You know, it feel like him really rehearse, him really take the time for, put out the best performance. I will please him do a good job.
Yeah.
We can say him did the horse and everything, but him do a good job.
So can you tell, or can you, from your perspective, why you think they gave it to Tommy Lee? I can understand why, but
I mean, we have a lot of friends from Mobi, them would have say it's a feeling of nostalgia, it bring them back to a time. So I feel like it have a lot to do with that.
for them boy.
Yeah.
But even from
And even the feeling of him just being out.
home,
Him did get emotional at a point on the stage, him I talk about addiction. So that probably touch
a lot of people.
Yeah. But his overall energy and performance, like it was
all the
sustained.
time.
How long did he perform for? It felt like how long?
You feel like everybody get like more than 30 minutes.
Yeah, because he closed the show, didn't he? Yeah. How was the crowd though? Like I saw that the aerial shot, it kind of declared, but it seemed like enough people in there.
Yeah, the fans always go stay back for the close.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sumfest, because this is probably the earliest
Like
Sumfest
6:30?
ever done. 6:30.
6:30.
Yeah.
So he was performing at 6:30.
Yeah.
Jaja.
Usually.
Wait, it done 6:30 or was he performing at 6:30?
Can say finish 6:30.
It's, around 6:30,
Yeah.
6:45.
Okay. Damn.
Usually Sumfest done
Yeah, around
8
them time.
o'clock.
Them time they
Yeah,
have
I
that.
remember leaving and it was like, wait, it's 9 o'clock and I gotta go back to Moby Kingston. That's crazy.
But from phone vantage point, it seemed like things went smoothly in regards to people's performance times. And they did have one big clap on the stage too.
But say that.
Yeah, that's after the Sumfest.
Yeah, Valiant even left like with 4 minutes on the clock. Yeah. So
I was just
that's
about to ask you, did everybody keep their time? Like everybody adhered and respected the time?
I mean, it seems so for the most part,
like,
who got Valiant got an encore? Like he was asked to come.
I'm not sure if a style.
Part of the performance, but he went off and came back.
Everybody did wonder where him gone. Like I don't think it was him time to come off yet.
Oh, okay. So them kind of flip it like a style. Okay. Alright, cool.
It seemed like even Valiant too, it seemed like it was sort of a vindication performance from Sting, because never get the time to perform there. And it's like he made sure to put in him all with this performance, from what I saw at least.
He did.
Over the month is like a combination of all the performances. Him being in England, him being to other countries, and like this is the big one.
The Sands one was really good as well.
What about Massacre though?
Massacre, a lot of people say him take the show.
Yeah.
To be honest, that would be a good choice, but I feel like it's not like him can do better, but it's like him flexing his muscles. So it's like Massacre has arrived. Massacre has arrived.
And with the I think with the success of his album, is almost like there's nothing for him to prove now, and then he mastered the stagecraft too.
Right.
I think he's mastered it
Yeah.
enough to, because as a young artist and whatever, but him putting in the work now for not be compared or be in the same category as it would have Valiant, you know,
Right.
like him really separate himself in
solidify
that.
himself.
Yeah.
He performed for a whole hour, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
hats off
that
to
too.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was about 50 odd minutes or so.
Yeah,
And him give
and him
hits.
really give it to him all, you know, talk from him, you know, him the performance.
I really want to ask you to know about the crowd reaction. Being there, like, from the, can you gauge the crowd reaction? Who the crowd did want, like, they were interested in more, and who they were, you know, are real to more.
So, in my opinion, I think TJ did the best crowd interaction for the night.
And the
you
crowd
know,
responding in time.
Yeah. Cause Drift, you know, and then, you know, him have hits for days. So
Yeah.
I think and he might say, yo, turn on the light on the crowd, them see them, you know, like, and then him did it, buy some lights and give out to people in the
Yeah, so
crowd.
he was the one that came up with the
Yeah.
extra people them, or
Yeah, so-
like Jabberwocky look like him.
Yeah. So I think TJ would have the best crowd interaction, you know, and people he might respond with them, you know. So in my opinion,
And
How
also,
long did he perform?
more than 30, right?
yeah,
Okay.
about 40 minutes, 45.
Long.
Yeah, you were saying something?
Yeah, so I just wanted to point that Valiant, I don't know, him have some over the people. I don't know, probably the
Yeah.
personality, the charisma, but
I go
realize
so.
that people singing the songs them word for word.
Yeah, I go so. Him say work it.
Yeah, man,
They
like
sing the song them word for word.
it crazy like how, you know, it's just been a year and him have
Less than a
like
year.
him can do a whole 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody know every song. You know, sometimes artists come out and everybody can sing along. You know, some
Yeah.
people know this one, some people know that one. So
But every
for him
song.
can do
Every
that
song.
is like
And I'm
different.
sure it was Done Shit that get the which one of them songs get the most forward.
They
Boy,
said speed off, between speed off and done check.
expensive. Get a
Expensive
good
to, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I really wanted to
Probably
tell about the
industry.
crowd though, because I think we saw we're seeing them performance, and I guess that's what they're gonna focus on. But the crowd is really the
The gauge.
of it. So I just want to get that idea. So
There's some
that-
people that say like Sumfest crowd known for stand up on them and
I mean, that is a part of it too, but for tell you the truth, like those last 3 or 4,
Yeah.
the people really showed for them. Like,
Yeah.
you know, when Massacre go hit for hit, you know, people them are real. When Tommy Lee closes short, people them are real same way. For Drift, people them are dance, Valiant.
there
every
was no
song.
dip in energy though.
No.
That's how I always
Those-
because I remember going.
You
It
know,
was
the
like,
show was constant, so they
Yeah.
never have no band change.
Struggle,
so
no trouble.
The energy was constant.
but it seemed like there are some people that are there were primarily there to wait on the major acts.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
even at sometimes when it would appear like say the major acts never there get some forward, it probably cause like them energy they drain from the previous acts before them, the acts that were performed before them. So
Yeah.
because I saw that conversation on Twitter, yet Twitter is not the end all be all in regards to gauging the people's
Right.
Yeah.
thoughts. But yeah, I saw that as well, and some people outside that did say as well seem like there was an energy problem for some parts of Sumfest.
Yeah, probably
wanna
that
say the
was
same
there, but
thing.
we can say like just from walking through the venue that everybody come out to see them. Everybody have them little artists with them.
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
well want to see, because we hear people say them want to see Pablo. Some of the ladies them want to see Baker 450 roast done. So everybody have them fans.
yeah.
Speaking of Pablo, you did get some criticism from some people as well as say you never perform good. What was his performance like from the vantage point?
And the crowd.
I mean,
Yeah.
between us, it was a big discussion. Of course, we really love Pablo music. Personally,
really,
we love Pablo
top
music.
in.
I rate him here.
I mean, looking at it from a positive side, he's 19 years old and he
Yeah.
go out there and him never nervous. And he
Yeah.
perform all them song them. So I feel like in terms of delivery and clarity, it's just something we might get better at. Yeah.
Something that he can work on and get
Yeah.
better at. Yeah.
And then I feel with all this criticism, I think like it can just put people to listen to him some more, so them can really dive into his music rather than just see him or say, oh, I can't hear him, and really like see how him sing him song them like on a regular day. So I mean,
It's a good opportunity to check it out. Check him out,
Yeah.
You think some of the younger youth them are unfairly judged or too quickly judged by some of the people them out there?
Sometimes. I feel like people to watch. I have to remember so them young and it's a whole different time because some of them just, them probably just sing a song, get viral on TikTok. The next day, them at the show, they're here like us.
Which is like, I think that's the thing too where, and it's not for Pablo. It's not for Pablo at all, but I just want to say there should be some sort of development, and I think that's what's always been missing in dancehall, like a little development. Because in America they call it A&R, artists, repertoire and development, and that's one of the things that goes into it, building up an artist, ensuring that they know how to perform and interact and engage. But we don't have that because, as you mentioned, most of them just get it because the difference between Pablo and let's say a Valiant, who it seems as if he's been working for this all in life, like he naturally get it, and as he mentioned, it's just a year, maybe less than a year that him really boss. But his performance is a standout one. So how can you? Is it that Valiant should be compared differently from a Pablo? Like,
I feel so. I feel so.
And how
I think so too.
How can we tell the difference? Because they're both young. They both pop off really last year, essentially, But Valiant had one of the better performances of the night. Pablo's still working on it. I never hear it was horrible, at least from.
No, it was a good performance.
Yeah, so it's just, but Valiant stood out. So why Valiant get it? And
I just feel like the age musically. So the years that they've been doing this, because Valiant has been doing this a very, very long time.
He has been.
I just feel him time now.
Okay.
But Pablo will get there, man.
Yeah,
Trust
definitely.
Me.
I know all heap of people forget say Valiant has been around for quite some time now. I think about 2018 or 2019 we did interview him. And he has been at it for some time. And as you bring up as well, even just the age. Not only the age in our music, but them actual age. And of course, the time in our music is, you have to take that into consideration as well. I think Pablo probably just do this about a couple years while Valiant probably been doing this like for about 5 years now.
Okay, so, fair. So I guess that's it too.
Because them the same people will pre them as a part of the same class.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That them see them around the same time, come up and then we group them up together. Unfairly for real.
Yeah, I feel like if people love and really want to tune into them, then we'll look into those aspects and not just bash them because it's unfair.
Yeah.
So who 24Dancehall say take it though?
Who we say take it?
Yeah, I want to say take it.
It's very hard for choose. Probably we could have say a 4-way tie.
This sound like the safe answer. But that
Not the safe answer, but for real, like
no, I get no more DMs.
the whole that too, for sure. But the whole show would have say everybody have a strong performance. We can't look on one performance and say
it's hard for choose.
It's very hard for choose.
You think anybody was missing from the performance?
I mean,
like people were missing.
Like
before
artists?
looking on the lineup, I thought it was like scanty. Cause usually Sumfest pack it up, but how the show run, I think is a good number.
I never hear from the crowd said, "No, I should have this for that person for Papa. Why that person?"
I mean, whispers just about the lineup being scanty, but trust me, it never was a problem.
I think Raja was missing.
Raja was?
Yeah.
But you know what's so funny? Like, I don't mind. I think if it don't need to be packed up.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I mean, bring up Sting say you don't need 60, 50 artists to perform. You just need solid, good 20 one night, because you have to think about your audience as well, and there's diminishing returns when them have to stand up. They're not seats provided. Not everybody can carry a chair in and all them something there. So if you give us good like a good solid lineup, which I think Sumfest did. Like I don't think maybe yes other people would have been there, should have been there, like Raja. I know
Raja Craft.
I saw
I think
I saw somebody say Want to Spice. I saw that name that This Is a Blast post say Want to Spice and other people. But it's just like, of course Spice would have been a necessary or a well added performance,
show,
right? But a good solid 20 is good enough, you know, and to give you work done on time, as you say, 6 o'clock.
And I guess there's another conversation to be had about why other artists weren't booked for the show.
I mean, maybe performance, unavailability, money, whatever. That's another thing. But like solid, you just need good, solid artists who can give you a good a money's worth for it. So you don't need a bag of people. That's what I think.
You know, but you do need some of the people them that have been, you know, of course,
putting in
hot
work.
this year and putting in the work, of course. And I feel like Rajawal definitely one of them craft. Nigeri. I think even though like it's in just recently a heat up. I think he was worthy of a call up for it. But then again, you know, want to call them up and then they do. Them not really know, or them not used to that stage yet, and then people just tear them down. You see me?
I think it's a case where like Sumfest gets strict on the time. So you know,
that
a lot of times in the past, most artists would have call up a younger artist, you know. So and not much of that go on this year. Like you see, probably TJ call out Mali,
which had a good cameo,
which was like one of the few call outs this year. So
a 450 did call up
Dino
Schemas.
And Schemas,
which is good. I mean, they just added people to the performance.
Yeah, so it's just, I just think the time crunch really never allow a lot of other artists to get a run out or per se, you know.
Which you don't need.
Night 2 now. Where the standouts soon?
Night 2. I mean, another debate between the two of we.
Yeah.
You know, this time actually got to, you know, be a part of the crowd, sit down for the duration of the show.
You never done the interviews really for Night 2?
No. I mean, we really wanted to speak to Jada, but you know, we never get the chance to.
Damn.
Yeah, so we got to be a part of the show and sit down and watch it for the entirety of the show, and just the whole atmosphere of the place is different than Night 1. Night 2, you know, much more mature. Yeah, but in terms of performances, I would have said it's spectacular. Morgan
because the
Heritage,
legends came out.
Chino, you know, Freddie,
more seasoned performance.
And Steven.
Kabaka at the end.
Yeah, Kabaka.
Everybody do good. And Minister Marian Al.
You
get one Bible?
Didn't actually. I was sitting towards the back and, you know, just taking it all in. It was a moment.
I wanted to ask you about that too. Like, what again? The audience reaction to her performance.
I mean, like just walking around the whole venue, like you hear people, you hear the whispers. People want to see her, and finally seeing her on stage, I can say that, you know, Christian or no Christian, one thing we know that she is a performer.
Yes,
she is.
That woman is an entertainer.
She is,
for sure.
She is, and but so I want to get like, because I know she kind of broke down and, you know, kind of shared the reasons why she performed, and you know, she gave that touching speech of when she came to Mobe and she then did manner or whatever, like somebody gave her a Bible, and I guess it's like a full circle moment for her. So again, just the crowd, can you give us the crowd reaction and their interaction with her during her performance?
For the people who wanted to see her, I can say that, you know, they were very in tune, and it was a moment for them too. It was a moment for she, and it was a moment for them.
You can see her in a different light, you know?
How the Kiss Out My Bible song get?
I mean, to be honest, people were looking forward to that the most. Like, as I said, walking around the venue, I said, I wonder if you're going to sing Kiss Out My Bible, and she did.
No, should I really let the people them down if she did go foreign and perform that and not perform it as a free?
Come kiss out.
Locals would have want to see that.
But she gave an explanation about that too, right? Where she said kiss out her Bible.
She did.
Yeah.
And there was a touching tribute to Freddie McGregor as well.
That was very good. Like when
I actually forgot he had the health challenges, you know. I completely forgot. What are you saying?
It was good to say.
Or like when they wheel out the whole throne, I came sit down in the middle of the crowd, in middle of the stage, and I came perform. That was a moment.
And the crowd.
And me even get emotional. You know, if this guy, you know, as him saying about the health problems.
Yeah, so, I completely forgot. I don't know why it just. Like when I see him, I'm like, oh yeah, he had a like they were saying he had a stroke, I think it was. I'm like, damn. And then to see him come out and pretty much conquer it, it's nice to see, you know, one of our living legends still up and running, you know,
Yeah.
and I give the crowd their money's worth. Yeah.
And as we
Very
said,
good
night
performance.
2, it just filled with just beautiful moments, and that was just one of them.
Yeah.
But it won't seem like some people have a problem with it for some reason, because they're saying that why did Gino and the Genius put him out there when after having a stroke, and yeah, there's some conversation.
I guess that's people.
I mean, it just,
yeah.
decision was up to them
yeah.
still.
Yeah, man.
And if
it
he
was
agreed,
beautiful,
if he
yeah.
never agreed,
It's true. I mean, you did, you know.
Yeah, he's still here.
You can
And him still
come
sound
back
powerful,
after a
yeah.
stroke, like get up and walk.
I
and do your
think
day
that
to
is
day.
beautiful to see. Like, you know, sometimes a stroke is debilitating and almost disfiguring, but you're able to bounce back and rise up
Yeah,
above
a lot
it.
of time people bounce back. So
Yeah.
Especially with the mature crowd, I'm sure it resonated with them. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think what I liked about that is just the Chino and him, Stephen, the two sons, like be a supporting figure, and as you see the McGregor musical lineage and the history and what like the all
big
three
ship
sons,
lineage,
Ship itself,
the
yeah.
three
legacy.
McGregor men contribute greatly to our
I don't
musical
think
history.
all three of them been on stage all at
Yeah.
once. You know?
So you know, to me that was the significance of all three of them out there. Like you see it, they're it's like a reminder of their contribution.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, from father to sons, and you know how much they've given reggae and dancehall.
Right.
You know, it's nice to see.
Yeah, man, that legacy for real.
Yeah.
I mean, so overall, let's give you a summary of Sumfest 2023 from Funo vantage point. I mean, I want to feel the biggest takeaways and things like that from it.
What did I say?
Sure run smooth.
Sure.
Sure smooth. No bounce. Sure run smooth.
Great,
No
Shamara. So
no
good.
major hiccups.
No
You know,
hiccups,
aside
no.
from the whole Budward thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
we
gonna
talk about
we're
that
gonna
too,
get
yeah.
into.
Yeah,
But smooth show.
yeah, you
know?
can even that when them do that, him still perform most time set.
Baker.
Yeah.
Nobody else to perform Badwood? Like,
I mean,
perform
most
Badwood?
people
Most
did.
people did. But
And
So was it that from Uno vantage point? Was it that he was doing it more than others?
I think what was the issue was that he got a
warning,
warning.
yeah.
and then right
him said,
Right
Puss.
after.
But I mean, it make for as a dancehall fan, it make for a good moment. You know,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, it's not that serious. Like if you don't know where goes.
And what's your take on it? Like where profanity is, like that's where we're gonna give our personal view now on certain things. Like what's your take on profanity at stage shows?
we are big people, so I don't really look at it as a big thing. But you have to understand from the promoters aspect that them dep on live TV. You know, like a kid could be up at the time, you know.
Right.
You know,
My question is, did you see any kids in the crowd?
That is the next thing.
we
We're not
did
sure
see.
if, minors might be there, we're not sure if everybody there is, over 18.
But
So
you
that
know,
probably is an issue.
at the end of the day, at Jamaica, most young people in the crowd would have been in high school. And high schoolers get them cost probably more than adults. So,
True.
to me, I don't think it's a big issue. But as we say, from a professional standpoint, it better for tell the artist them don't do it. And then if them do it, slap
It's
on the
a
wrist.
slippery slope.
It is our
Wait,
one.
why?
Because you don't want to censor the artist too much. We don't really sure what is the issue, because it's a law that you shouldn't, but them still, allow them to do it for the most part. But
I've been having discussion with some people, and I say Jamaica is just one ball of hypocrisy, hypocrisy, because the police them cuss it, we know the politician them cuss it,
For sure.
we know people in upper echelon and upper society they cuss it.
Politician cause it. We've been seeing them on video recently. Of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Them are cuss. But the thing is like, I guess the in the order of public. So when you're in a public space, you're not sure who it is. Like even with, we're complaining about on the radio. So it's like on the radio, you can't play profanity on the radio because again, it's in your broadcasting on the
Exactly.
public airwaves.
And
So I
kids can
guess
hear,
it is in line with that to
So,
say, well,
Right.
yes, you can sing it on a recorded songs, but when in a performing it on stage. Like, just be mindful of that. But Tanya Stevens did bring up something that I thought was very interesting, and I'm saying it. Like, there's a concert in Europe named Bumbleclad Fest. I think I saw it name.
Things in Belgium.
Yeah, in Belgium that have that's our curse word.
Yeah.
People are only to have a stage show on it, but we yet say we're so, oh no, you can't say the word. Like, where can we even come to a compromise saying that maybe this is an adult situation, this is an adult venue with mostly adults, and people who you should be aware of what is happening. So don't curtail on it, but just be aware. Public advisory.
And I mean, in a day, I don't feel like we're gonna ever, as people are come to a consensus that, should we be able to cuss brothers on stage? Should we not be able to cuss brothers on stage? I mean, we have to leave that up to the lawmakers because, that's why we put them there.
Yeah. Most of us.
Yeah.
Majority all don't vote. But I definitely think there should be some discussion, especially the Damian Crawford always say it, and that's one of the things I agree with him wholeheartedly about is the rating system. You're in this is an adult session, this is an adult place. Like, mostly adults are in this venue, and if you're a little freaked out by a little bad word, then don't come. But
don't watch it.
Just be aware that there's adult situations happening, and be okay. Like, you either come and know that, or walk away. But is it a case where I'm thinking more so is the sponsors, and again they're a sponsor driven thing, and then probably
everybody want to use the clips from the show and put it on their platform, but if you have to censor too much, you're not in the best light,
but then social media is a case where anything pretty much goes on social media.
I mean, you can say that, yes, but just looking from the whole live stream aspect, you don't know who is watching, because it's not like an age limit thing. I don't know, as I said before, if everybody in the crowd is over 18. So
me, like, from a Sumfest standpoint, suppose they want some investors from overseas, but when they watch the show, everybody are cuss freely and just go on the most way. They might look on it a way where
I look at like Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
Foreign festivals, they don't really concern themselves about profanity
because some people that say it's our culture, so
freedom of expression.
I feel like we'll ever come to a conclusion.
Yeah, it's gonna be, because a lot of different angles you have to look at it from. So to me, I don't think it's a big issue, but somebody else might say,
Yeah, I agree. Like, I think we should get to a point where we can have a kind of discussion about it where, it's not a free-for-all thing where anything is going to be loose and whatever, but to want like charge people and them something there, fine them and them
it's
things
probably
it's
the
just
extreme.
Like, it's just, it don't really need to be that serious. Everybody, people, so cuss on the road, I gotta lock up everybody who cuss on the road. And of course, like, that don't make no sense to me, but yeah.
Yeah, lucky coast spin a short up pabby. Fat Ben Scoop, you know what it chanic. Never island boy when me there na the traffic. Gucci, I'm a Prada. Just book a skull from Vegas, Nevada. Couple shop just land.
Shan clean and we give you fun, but if a patience you want them, and nah none cause me. Nah run you down, nah run you down. Do you think baby one go have fun? If we left, our next man will come. Can't play me, you feel some dumb. Cool like the North Coast breeze. And me chillin' with my feet up, yeah. Miss me with your bad mind, please. I don't got time, no. Killing my vibe is a no-no. If that's what you wanna.
Bridges burn, yeah we live, for sure we learn. Doggy dog, you better watch your own. I'm paranoid, no fuck me, still I left the crew. People change, bridges burn, yeah we live, for sure we learn.